The first one is Mexico's radical, extreme individualism, which may be a bit counterintuitive if you remember what you've seen in the murals and what you've read and you've seen in the movies and stuff of Mexico as a collective people, of people where everything is done together. No, we do nothing together. You cannot find two Mexicans who will cooperate on anything. Zip, nothing, absolutely nothing. Mexicans are far more individualistic and far less associative, collective than Americans certainly, but than most Latin Americans also. And this is not just because the classics say so, but because we have comparative figures that make this very clear. We have fewer Mexicans participating in labor unions, elections, philanthropy, associations, any kind of collective grouping, including religion. Mexico may be a very religious Catholic country, but it is an individual Catholic country. Mexicans are incredibly individualistic in their religiosity. You cannot find Mexicans who will do anything together. You can't find Mexicans who will live together. If you overfly a city like Sao Paulo or Buenos Aires, the first thing you will see, or a friend from Montevideo has to overfly Buenos Aires to get to Montevideo because there's no other way to get there. They don't have their own airports and stuff in Uruguay. You see high-rises forever. Expensive high-rises, middle-class high-rises, cheap and horrible high-rises. You see all sorts of high-rises, but that's what you see. In Mexico City, you see none of this. You see miles and miles and miles of horizontal housing. Mexicans do not like to live in vertical housing, period. Why? Well, first of all, because it's not mine. This is a piece of air, which is obviously not mine. The only thing that's mine is a house, my house. But secondly, I don't like this nonsense of having to share the elevator, the garbage chute, the parking space, the atrium, anything with anybody else. It's not mi casa es su casa. No, mi casa es mi casa. Okay? None of this nonsense. And you can see it in the architecture of the cities, of all of the cities. And this is even more true today. In the last 10 years, we've had an incredible housing boom in Mexico. More than 5 million families, mainly low-income families, have been able to purchase a home. Small, not great, what have you. No trees. We don't like trees in Mexico. But a home, 5 million. More than 80% are horizontal. Only 20% are vertical. But this, which is important, can be accompanied by something which is not important, or actually it is, but not as significant, which is the national tragedy we live in Mexico every 4 years when the soccer World Cup takes place. And this is something which plunges us into deep depression every 4 years, and rightly so. We should be depressed about it, and we are. Because we simply are terrible at any collective sport. We are incapable of doing anything together.